very hard to complain now. I do my best, to find things to complain about. But when my kids complain about something, I was just like, you guys, yeah, exactly. You have nothing to complain about. It was 2013. I was at my parents' for 4th of July dinner, and my dad had made burgers, and I was reaching across the table, and my mom said, "What's that lump on the side of your neck?" And I said, "Lump? What lump? What are you talking about?" Sure enough, there's a 2.5-inch tumor I had on my thyroid.
Oh my.
Yeah, so he went in for the screenings and things they go through to take the biopsy, and they send you home.
Yeah.
And they say, "Well, we'll let you know what we find out."
Yeah.
And so now you're in this limbo, not sure what's happening.
Oh,
and
wow.
finally, about 3 days later, the doctor called and left me a voicemail.
Oh.
I missed the call, and he said, "Call me back. Here's my personal cell phone number."
Oh.
It's never good news when the doctor, gives you his personal cell phone number.
Not at all.
So I called him back, and he said, "You have stage 3 thyroid cancer." And I was devastated.
How old were you then?
I was 33.
33. I mean,
Yeah.
you're 33.
You're never thinking about that. You're invincible still.
Yeah.
I mean, so it was really devastating to learn that, and I didn't know how to overcome it.
Yeah.
It's just this huge mountain that you don't know how to overcome and deal with.
Yeah.
And so I realized right away that I had to just take things one day at a time.
Is that right?
I had to go and focus on what I needed to do today and
Right.
break things down to small, manageable chunks, and that's how we managed getting through it.
Yeah. How long was the treatment process?
Yeah, so the treatment process was almost a year.
Yeah.
And it was very interesting. They first did the surgery and removed the thyroid, but then you have no thyroid or hormone that's made by your thyroid that helps your metabolism.
Okay.
So your energy levels start to go down. So surgery, happened 3-4 days later. I was getting back to work,
Yeah.
but my energy levels were tanking.
Oh.
And after about 2 weeks of that, I was falling asleep during my lunch breaks in the truck.
Yeah.
Still running plumbing calls and things. But that's part of the treatment is they're starving you of that hormone in your body.
What was it like when you got, I guess, a call or a letter that said cancer-free?
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah.
That was huge. It was about a year after the final treatment. They do a full body scan again, and they say there's no cancer present. And I've been, it's been 10 years, just over 10 years cancer-free. So I'm really blessed.
How did that experience kind of change your focus on life and your approach to life?
It, especially when it first happened, it made you evaluate everything and reduce everything down to the brass tacks, right, of really what's important.
Yeah.
And I got rid of a lot of things. There's some things that just weren't worth it.
Right.
And it really puts things in perspective for you.
Right.
And it's really very different to go and tuck your kids in at night when
Yeah.
you don't know if you're going to be there for them in the future.
For sure. How old were they at the time?
So I was 33, so I had 3 boys.
Yeah.
And the oldest would have been, probably 9 or so.
9, 11, and 9.
So,
That's
yeah.
hard. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard stuff.
Yeah. Right? Everybody knows this. So I fashioned a smear